Best. Hi, Warriors. Want to start off with cable. Was talking about Head and Shoulders top developing here. The best the market rallied to was 28. We're on the verge of a breakdown. This is the third hit here. Sell rips. I think breakdown in cable is inevitable. And I no longer think that we're going to be able to rally back towards this 29 level. Should still have your core short from this forecast up here at 129.80, 130. And this is actually an add-on on a breakdown. So this breakdown is going to take you down to at least this recent low, clear out stops here under this 123 level. Most likely the magnet's going to be the 200-day moving average. Euro, not as weak, but never really gave us a rally. Now we're on this 200-day moving average. So preferred shorts right now are cable over euro, being reinforced by the euro pound, putting in a very nice reversal day. See how they cleaned out the lows here and how we diverge, and we're getting a nice reversal day. I think you could be long euro pound. Regardless of dollar direction, I think that we're going to have a pretty good rally. We need to clear 87 to give us a shot for 89 and to the 90s, but definitely a pretty positive daily candle, and everyone who bottom picked it is gone now. Want to update everyone. Last week I talked about the buys in silver. I was a little early at 22.60. We got down to 22.20, and I was looking for a rally towards 24. Here we are. I'm not sure it's over yet. I'm not expecting this rally to carry above these highs. Talked about a rally in gold too, and a lot of that's due to the yen weakness here. I thought we could rally maybe back to about 1930, so we could have another up day here as well. I wasn't expecting these lows in gold and silver to be the lows for the big move to, breaking out over, say, 26, 27. Still think that we may fail before we take out these highs and set up one more decline under the $21 level going into September, October. So that's my view in the metals. So accurate call last week if you got long. Silver, when I was talking about it a few times last week, take partial profits now, trail your stops, and look for reversals. Pull your stops up to at least 23.50 now. That would be a negative sign should that happen. I also want to talk about the yen, because we're getting at what could be a significant top that we're diverging on the daily. You could see that, but we really never diverged on the 4-hour. We have a confirmed high here. See this? So we could have some type of ABC, A, B, C, and the metals could rally a bit longer and then have one more rally for the fifth wave up towards 148. That's a distribution pattern I'm looking for. A, B, C, and then the next time, say we bottom here at 45, shouldn't take out 44 and rally one more time towards 48, we'll have a non-confirmation, unlike here at the highs where we did confirm. A lot of people talking about a dollar breakout. What's a line they're looking at? Probably right before we get some type of pause. So here's the dollar index. So a lot of people are looking at this trend break. Basically off this high and this high that we're poking our nose over it. So, it's my view, should there be any kind of dollar softness that you have to buy it, I think that we're going, a lot of people are talking maybe 105. I think that we have to take out this 105 level to clean out more bears, more dollar bears above this 106 level. Once we start taking out 105.88, Plus, we'll have a weekly breakout over the 50-week at 104.74. So a lot of people looking for highs here at 105. I think we could stretch to 108. So that's my view on the dollar. Look how it's been pretty much a straight line move. No red candles since the bottom. If you didn't buy it and you didn't take advantage of an initial retracement that we had in these currencies, and you've just been waiting for a break like I have for add-ons, you've missed it. I also want to talk a little bit about the S&Ps and what happened. We're higher here today by 12. So yesterday was pretty significant because of what we did intraday. We'll see if it could continue to hold, but we rallied right up to the throwover line. And so far it's been negated. Maybe it's going to try it again, but this is not the channel line. And so far it's been a pretty weak rally because 44.30, I believe, was the high, or 29. It didn't even retrace 38%. So we could have a continued correction. Maybe it's going to try this line again. But I just want to show everyone something that they should be aware of. And it's not just about a trade, but about that there are problems. Here's Citibank. So I've been talking about the banks being a major part of my bearish narrative, that I still think that there are banking issues, maybe even a banking crisis that we have going on here. And here's the XLF. Had a nice little breakdown there yesterday. Just look at the daily. And here's the daily again in Citi, pressing the lows of the move. We could go to 31. And then you look at things like the regionals, which look even worse. There you go. Look at this. Heading lower, I think, to new lows, and sharply lower, in fact, a lot lower. So that's something else that I'm, considering is a very bearish part of what's happening here in the market, is what's happening to financials. So it's not just regionals, even the best of breed like Wells Fargo breaking down. So there's problems with our financial system right now. And that could be part of what's happening here with the dollar rallying. And we're getting a real nice rally push up here in gold and silver. We'll see if we're going to rally to new highs. I'm booking right here. I'm going to take something in, and there's your rally in gold. So I expect the rally in gold to end when the decline in US dollar yen ends up turning back up for one more rally. One more rally in the yen could give us one more decline in the precious metals. A quick update on oil. Oil has continued to suffer. Talked about this top right up here at the high, and we tried to recover. Now we're breaking down. I was talking about 76 for a target. That's where the daily 50 and 200 intersect. That's going to be a real important level for WTI to hold to keep the bull case intact. Otherwise, under 76, you're talking about 68 again, back to support, and then lower. So oil under pressure. And I just want to address one more thing. I want to talk China for a minute. So here's the yuan, and the Chinese have been intervening. The market commentary is that China, with their 2 interest rate cuts, it's not enough. It's too little, too late. It's impotent, and the market wants Xi to do what we did here in the West and go out and do some heavy QE, some heavy fiscal stimulus, and although that may be what the West wants China to do, I believe this is by design, and Xi is willing to take the pain, who has better control over his population. Also, they're more used to hardship than Western democracies, if we could still call them that. So it's my view that we are at war, a Cold War with China, and that Xi, who doesn't have to face an election, is willing to undergo the pain of a deflationary impulse to cause economic and financial market damage on the US. So don't expect Xi to bend to the will of what the West central bankers want him to do, because we have done it, because perhaps Xi doesn't want the kind of economy we have right now, with rising inflation, even though the numbers have come down. Everyday Americans feel it at the pump still, and at the grocery store, and what they pay for insurance, and what they pay for everything. So China was able to help pull us out of the Great Recession in '08, and I think China's dragging us into the next bust here in 2023. So those are my views. Good hunting. If you took me seriously on and acted upon some of my ideas last week, take some profits in silver, tighten up your stops. They're trying to rally cable a little bit here. Sell this rally. I don't think we're going to get a reversal day out of it. Sell this rally. Be wrong over 28, and look for at least a moving average down to 24, and be careful in the S&Ps. If we can't penetrate this 4420 level, we're going to have some problems going into the end of the month and into September, when all the big money gets back from the Hamptons. So don't just count your pips, count your blessings. I'll see you tomorrow with Mike. Mike will be on in an hour and 40 minutes. Adios.